Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to put these handles on. This is IKEA section series cabinets, and the facings are Maximara, and these are the handles, the Bagganas, and so I'm going to show you how to put them on. Got them on this, a 36-inch cabinet. This is an 18-inch cabinet. So the first thing I'm going to do is mark the center. So I put a piece of tape here so I can use a Sharpie, and we're going to find the center of this 18-inch panel from the sides, and also top and bottom. And then we're going to determine how to put the handle on. Now this handle, the holes are spaced apart 5 1/16 inches. So that's basically where we're going to have to put the hole, 2 holes, after we find the middle and calculate from there. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out how big the drawer is, or close to it. It's about 4 7/8 inches. Okay, so half of that is about 2 7/16. So I mark that here so we can draw a line across. We're close to it. Alright, probably better if I use a pencil. And then you can check. You got 7/16 there. If you just flip the ruler around, hook it to the bottom, and you can double check to see if it's the middle. And pretty darn close. It's good for me. Alright, this is a skinnier drawer, so it's probably better to be as precise as possible to draw the line. So we're just going to have to trust our measurements. Okay. And you can actually look at the bottom compared to the level to double check also. And I'm going to draw a line across. Almost. So we have our center line, okay, for the middle that way. Now we have to find out the center from here to there. I'll mark that, and then we can measure out. So we got about 17 7/8. So we got to split that up. So that's about 8 15/16 for the center. Okay. And then we can get a square and draw a line. Alright. Got my trusty plastic square. Draw a line there. And then we can check it. And about 8 15/16. Closer to 8 7/8. I'll take it. 8 15/16. Close enough. Okay. So now we got a general idea where to put that, but we have to find out where to put the holes. Now we got 5 1/16. So we're going to split that. I have a square that's kind of heavy. So what I'm going to do is clamp it on to see if the clamp will hold it. We're going to mark the 5 1/16 spot right here. A little baby crosshair. And we're going to mark at the beginning. Okay. And then we're going to take this off and see what happens when we place the handle against it. And the holes line up pretty good. Okay. Not bad, right? Now this is not the way to do this. There's many different ways to do it. This is the way I just chose to do it right now. Kind of like doing it on the fly. I forgot what I did here. I did record this, but these measurements really don't apply width-wise because the drawers are a lot wider on that one and a lot thinner here. So after we do this, before you drill your holes, double check all the center lines, and actually basically you can just hold the handle there, step back and eye it up and say, okay, not bad. But check the distance from that to the sides just to be sure before you start drilling. And then after we do that, we're going to start drilling the holes. Okay, so as far as the center lines, I checked everything. I'm a 1/16 off as from the center, and I'll take that. Because a 1/16 you can't really tell, but if you want to be more accurate yourself, go for it. Now we're going to use a 3/16 inch drill, and that's just a hair bigger than the screw that we're going to use, and a little spacer washer. But before that, I start with a smaller bit just to get a nice straight bite and not have the drill wander. Okay. Once you do that first drill with that drill bit, that's it. That is where it's going. Okay, so let's take this off. Extra stick here, which comes in handy for other projects. Maybe not this. This will go. Okay, so I'm going to take the two washers, get them ready. I'm going to take the screws and stick them through. The Phillips head ready. Alright, we'll take this washer. Start that. Alright, keep it a little loose so we have some wiggle room. Keep in mind that that hole that you drill is going to give you, you see how it wiggles back and forth? That's going to give you at least a 1/16 of wiggle room. Now, using the word wiggle a lot. Okay, so alright, and I'm going to tighten this inside. I'm going to vacuum up all that sawdust, of course. Okay, nice and tight. Nice and tight there. And so there we go. We got the first handle on. Sweet. This light I think might be a little too much. So there we go. All right, so if that helps you out, I appreciate you give the thumbs up, subscribe. I got lots of other IKEA stuff and online, and a lot of other how-tos. This is the kitchen I'm working on. This is one side. We're not done yet. Just did all the uppers here. I got to do the bases now. I got to rip all this out and put in the new stuff. So thanks again for watching.